have any more small driftly?
Probably. Checking the shulkers downstairs.
Dude, where is it? I cannot find it. I couldn't find any. I guess I'll just use acacia leaves.
I know we have some. I just put some back. Let me look.
Okay. Dude, it's just not there.
Dude, it's got to be around here somewhere. I put it in here.
Well, you didn't.
Dude, I did.
No, you did not.
Wow. Don't you just absolutely love the sound of shulker boxes and chests opening all of the time in your head? Yeah, didn't really think so. I'm not a big fan of it either. Going back and forth to transport materials from the main base, like the peninsula, and then through the nether to here has been a big pain. We have to definitely solve for this episode. It's like totally, completely disorganized right now. So I bet it is working out perfectly, but it's just so annoying. But in the last episode, we ended up building this little oasis here with a few buildings, and honestly, like, it's much smaller scale than the peninsula, but I am absolutely digging it. It's not for us, it's for the villagers. So that is a-okay. So if we kind of come over here, I want to talk plans for the future of this place. Also, by the way, I got a comment saying you should put these bubble columns at the bottom of the spring, and oh my gosh, it looks so good. It adds just that little movement that me and Bean have been pretty obsessed with. All right, moving on. If we come up here, you'll kind of see we marked out some plans of where some buildings are going to go. Super duper rough. Definitely, oh look, shulkers here as well. We definitely want to add 2 buildings here. We've kind of cleared out a little bit of land so we can plan them in Light Matica. Yeah, I kind of wanted this feel of like this kind of, I don't know, square or busy street right here. It's not gonna be like big. It's only gonna be 2 buildings, but I think then we can kind of terraform this up and maybe make it into some sort of animal pen, because I've never seen a camel in, oh no, never mind. I take that back. Our PFP is literally a camel, but I haven't seen one yet in this desert, so I definitely want to get some of those guys up in there. And then coming around left over here, you will see that we did a little bit of terraforming in between episodes. This is where the second oasis is going to be. There's going to be 2 very deep, large springs here, pumping out tons of fresh water to kind of bring the desert alive. And then we did a little bit of terraforming here. We'll go probably on stream and make sure that no villagers can escape, because I think they can. Oh, they definitely can. And then also some of you guys are going to be like, yo, it looks so bad from like out here. But that's the thing. It's not meant to be viewed from out there. You're going to spawn here, or you're going to come through the nether portal. You're going to walk outside, and you're going to be surrounded. And you're not going to be able to escape. There's no escaping. We're going to be building lots of buildings for the villagers, and it's just going to be like a square. It's going to be a town square. It's going to be a bazaar. But we need to build these buildings to kind of emulate that feeling, and you know, you need materials to build buildings, so cue the material building montage. We also had to kind of terraform the land behind these 2 houses because it's just right there and it was kind of ugly. We just added a little staircase to get down to this little place, and now I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it, the inspiration and the kind of thought process. All right, before we get into the meat and potatoes of this episode, I kind of wanted to, like I said, I want to talk about the thought process of this place. So naturally, the vanilla terrain was like kind of like a little canyon going on, and then I was like, yo, there's a perfect opportunity to make like, maybe there's an old oasis here and now it's gone. Now it's just like a dry canyon. So kind of, you know, you got some erosion going on here with the walls, making it look like maybe there's a stream way up there and it's just like eroded that place. And then we got some nice big granite boulders. This place is like underwhelming. It's just like the desert, but small places like these really help, I think, make a world cool, I guess. Like these small little places. Okay, moving on. Let's build these buildings because they're way cooler.
All right. Aiden and I just finished up 2 beautiful buildings. Let's check them out. The first thing that you'll notice is all of these buildings have a lot of arches.
Oh, look out!
Oh my god! Arches are commonly found in a lot of Middle Eastern buildings because arches not only provide a lot of structural support, they are also heavily influenced by the Roman Empire, the Byzantine Empire, and Persia.
Yes, come down here. Speaking of Persia, here we have Iwan. An Iwan is basically a shade structure that, when the sun is high above the deserts, it's like so hot. And it just like shades the direct building from the sun. So then the building itself remains cool. And also we have a lot of other arches going on here with the mud and then the lightly rusted trapdoors. It's just like, it looks super nice.
I like
with the
this one.
colors. Yes, this one's super sweet. This is like very steep arch here, and I'm achieving this by get your normal walls, and then I'm using the brown glass pane, and it kind of just makes the wall protrude a little bit, and then it like tiers up, and then flat, and then down, and then progressively getting steeper. It's really nice. And then also on the shade structure topic, we used up here, if I climb on top of this arch, we used the rails up there to kind of support this awning. Lots of awnings for the same purpose, shading the building. Quite nice. And if we kind of look around, you'll notice all of the materials, they're all kind of the same. We got a lot of sandstone and mud going on, and that is because of what, Bean?
Vernacular architecture, which means the building reflects its surroundings. So, for instance, we're in the desert. There's a lot of sand. So, the buildings are made of a lot of sandstone.
Yeah, sandstone and like mud and stucco. And speaking of stucco, Persia also influenced that. They got a lot of. We used the Bean actually put the bone block with the smooth sandstone, and I think that worked out really well. Also, I guess I want to show you this last thing. If we come up here, there's like this nice. We're on here, and there's like this like little cactus garden going on here with these levers supporting. I like that. The levers just creating this like little V-shape in. I think it works really well, especially from a distance. And then one last thing, check out this window. I think it's pretty cool. We got the little flare-ups using the stairs, and then we got the little mud wall up top, and then the chain window using the perspective is really nice. Oh, no gold carrots, can't eat. Oh my gosh.
Starving to death.
Starving to death in the desert. Let's, I guess before we get started on the next thing, let's fly back here. And, oh wait, dude, we're totally forgetting something. Wait, go back up. We're forgetting the point because we failed. Look, I guess it's not like truly a fail, but this ball is even. Here, do you know how to do it?
I can try.
Yes?
Oh!
Okay, run at it. Run, punch it. It's totally okay. Hello? Oh my god. That's so funny.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh, I got it. And then
Wait, I have to
this. Break these guys. Dude, check it out. If we fly back here, we can get that little point that we get on all the tops of other buildings, even though it's even. Looks really nice. Perfect. Speaking of looking really nice, the shulker box problem has somehow gotten worse.
Don't look at that.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Don't look.
Okay, you know what you should look at? These spring. The spring here. We're gonna bring this to life. So let's go do that right now. Oh my gosh, look at this. Beautiful Bethany. Thank you so much for your kind soul and sorting absolutely everything. Look at this. It's just like we're at home. We have our rockets. We have our EMSA room. We have our grandit. Look at that. Thank you so much.
Please don't make fun.
You know, it's beautiful. Oh my gosh. The Oasis.
I love this staircase, Aiden. It looks
Yeah, dude, this
so
staircase
nice.
is just like this one. I've been having a really fun time making these like little pathways that, wind their way around the world. It's so great.
I love how natural it looks.
Yes, it
So
does.
good.
Like, super natural. It looks like just slowly over time the water has been chipping away at this little area here. And then also, speaking of chipping away, it's a small detail, but I've liked using the stairs here just to add maybe, it's sandstone, so it's getting, what you call it? It's
Eroded.
Yes, thank you. It's getting eroded much quicker than, granite or something would. Well, I think that's a pretty cool little touch. All right, let's go up this really cool staircase.
Wait, I want to look at the tower that you made.
Oh, yeah,
like
dude, I
this.
totally forgot this thing. No, classic beans and apples, no world copy. We freeballed all of the terrain. I think it turned out pretty well. I didn't include any mushroom block because it's like so annoying to farm. Like having to place it down twice and then break it to get the texture here. If you didn't know about that, is not the most fun thing to do in this game.
Well, I love the shape of this because it looks like the wind is coming in from this direction and it's like been hitting this tower for so long that it's starting to like come off on the top.
Oh yeah, it's very good observation. I totally meant to do that. Like the wind is totally. Nah, I'm just joking. I just like kind of randomly did it.
You were subconsciously thinking about it.
Yes. All right, let's head up this stairway. So first, you'll notice that we added a little bit of vegetation. Got to be pretty sparse with it because it is the desert. But life will find a way and latch on wherever it can, which I think is pretty cool. And then over here, like this, at first glance, it's a very simple little area. It's like you got your nice little stepping stones, but if you look closer, you'll see the evolution of the land and how the water is shaping it. The water is flowing through here. It's slamming along this cliff face. I'm using the sandstone stairs here and the birch logs, and it's carving away at this, and then it's bending back around. Oh, here's exactly what I'm talking about. It's bending back around and then flowing down, and eventually we'll carve this out and create a nice little S. But yeah, I really like the use of this overhang here. It's just like the small details, and then of course from the this comments, forgot to pin at the beginning of the video, we got the soul sand kind of bubbling up. So nice.
I love the details that you put on the floor from the palm trees, like they're like shedding. Looks so good with the leaf litter. I love it.
Yeah, the some of the fronds are, of course, falling off, and we got the leaf litter and then the bamboo trapdoors to give that really nice effect. I dig it a lot. Just the super small details here are what make this place like cool, I guess. It's very simple. Tried to keep the terrain relatively vanilla, and then we have some of these big granite boulders here that we can just put a little bit of vegetation on because of the rooted dirt, and the rooted dirt goes really well. The granite, there's some of the same exact colors here, which is pretty nice. And then over here, we got maybe more of like a much more marshy place. Maybe the spring has a higher GPM sometimes, and the water will go up and down. But you also notice that I gotta show you, dude. You guys are the loyal viewers for watching this far. If you are watching this far, and you're not subscribed, do that. It helps us out a lot, and we appreciate it. But okay, look at this.
Oh no, they're flying.
Yes, they are. The palm trees are flying, but you're not gonna be. It's just kind of sick, dude.
I haven't seen it before. That looks so funny.
Yeah, it looks really funny, but you're not gonna see it from out here. Like the entire purpose, as I keep saying, is that it's a villager trading hall, and you have no reason to go out there. You can just explore it on foot, and it's really nice. I really like this place. I like how it's turning out.
In the future, we're gonna make this hill like not escapable, so because I can like walk up here, but we're gonna make sure that they can't get out because they're not supposed to get out.
Yeah, the villagers were totally like, oh wow, what a beautiful place, and then just kind of wander out and die. Probably.
Yeah, they'll get out and fall down the cliff and pass away.
Mm-hmm. And then gotta get my hand out. Speaking of immersivity, check out this. Just like I gotta turn this into something. This kind of just like happened. The vanilla terrain kind of made a little mound here, and I was like, I'm gonna put a rock, and then naturally it just created this little corridor, which I quite like, and maybe I'll do some terrain action.
Gotta do
here.
a nice view.
Yeah, I mean,
cool.
honestly,
yeah.
could do a pretty nice view, but that means I have to terraform all of this.
Sorry.
And yeah, so I'll end up probably just making a little cliff here, and then bending it back in here, and then you can view this little area.
I love this corridor. I haven't seen it before. This is so nice.
Yeah, it's really nice. Yes, it's very small. It's very cramped, but places like these, I think, really just make a world yours, if you know what I mean. All right, it's time. Thanks for watching this far.
Wait,
it's time for the outro.
If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Real quick, we're gonna show off some builds from our brand new Discord. If you want your builds to be showcased in the next video, please post a photo in the Discord and we'll try to show off our favorites. We really like looking at your builds. We're super active on the Discord and we want to be friends with you, so join if you want to.
Also, if you care about supporting the channel, you can like and subscribe, of course. We appreciate it. But you can also become a member now. And then with that, you'll have access to world download, test world download, where I make all the funny buildings and where there's a bunch of random stuff. And then also you have access to cool perks, and member channel Discord will have priority. And you also may be able to play with us and create something in the world. So appreciate it if you do that. We'll catch you in the next one.